So just got off some calls today with a couple different people. So the first one was with a guy who I've been working with for a while, and we got everything cleaned up, all of his stuff caught up, and now we are going to continue working together on another engagement going forward. Um, so yeah, that's really cool just to have him still in the book as a client. Great guy, really pushes for a great cause, and so super excited about that. And another thing, we had another call with a guy who has a sales marketing agency, and we are going to be working with him on an initial consultation. So what that is, it means he will give me his financial information. I'll basically go through his books, go through everything, and we will essentially try and find places where I believe he could save more money in taxes, clean up his financials, and ultimately reinvest into his future and into his business. So excited for that. That's another sell in the books. And yeah, so we're super excited, man. The Lord just continues to bless me and continues to put things in my way, in a good way. And it's just super exciting. And I'm excited also for all of these opportunities because it means that I can show you more of what I'm doing, right? Because a lot of right now it's just been the marketing side of things, studying for my EA, and just kind of like the back end type of stuff. But what I'm excited for in the future is to be able to share more with you about what I'm actually doing, a lot of these strategies that I'm actually doing with my clients, and being able to educate you on what it's like to build a boring business, since my goal with my business is to revolutionize the accounting industry. I want to change the accounting industry from this boring, old, outdated, just dinosaur of a business and turn it into this new age of, hey, we're done just you handing me the numbers and I make it. No, I'm a partner with you. I'm working hand in hand with you throughout the months of the year to best set you up to pay the least amount of taxes and grow your business the most year over year. And I think that that's just my goal, is just to revolutionize the accounting industry and really change people's outlook on it and change people's outlook on the way that they look at taxes. And, just teaching people that the tax code is a book of incentives from the government and how they want you to act, rather than a book of punishment that punishes you for making more money. So yeah, got a lot planned. Got one tonight, which is the college ministry that I serve at. And then tomorrow we have a call with a guy that runs a nonprofit. So that's a really cool, another opportunity that the Lord's put in front of me. That's just another opportunity to give back and just, find other ways to serve people and help people achieve their dreams, achieve pursuing the growth in their business or their purpose that they have in their life. And I'm just blessed. That's all there is to it. But no reason to take a foot off the gas now. So back to the grind.
You can be 20, 30 minutes outside of town, pushing it in there in the traffic.
But that's gonna be tough. Yeah, I know.
An hour into his time out on the night is whenever I'm getting the text.
Alrighty, so wrapped up the call with the guy running a non-for-profit. It's a really cool opportunity for me and something that I'm actually able to be deeply passionate about, because what it is it is a prison evangelical ministry. So they essentially put books into prison, and these books talk about how no matter what somebody's past is, they are children of God just as much as I am. And God loves them just as much as me and you also. He loves all of us equally. And so it's a super awesome opportunity for me. It's another client in the books, yes, and another form of payment to help sustain my life, but it's also just such a great opportunity for me, and another form of me being able to use the talents and the skills and knowledge that God has blessed me with and blessed me to learn about to better the world and spread his gospel. And it's just awesome. I'm excited for it. And it's actually with a guy from my hometown, so it'll be a great experience. And he's an incredible guy and super passionate about what he's doing. So really excited for that. Really excited just for just another opportunity to serve somebody else and, help them to advance their passion. And, it's also my first charitable organization that I'm going to be working with. And the accounting for that is completely different from a regular business. So I'm excited about that as well. And yeah, it's just so many great opportunities. And the Lord just continues to bless me. And I'm just so grateful. So it is time to go hit a workout. We're going to hit a workout, hit a lift. And then tonight, one of my buddies named Bennett is coming over. We're going to watch the Astros play and then going to be making some dinner for us. So, yeah, just eternally, just so grateful for all the opportunities that the Lord has presented me with. And, yeah, just going to keep pushing, man. Just going to keep pushing. So, yeah, catch y'all a little bit later. So currently on that Friday night grind, it is 8:24 on a Friday, and we are at the desk. Would not rather be anywhere else, honestly. I'm currently studying for my EA and just continuing to show up. And to some people, it's not a cool thing to do. It's not the most sexy thing to do, but it's the reality of entrepreneurship, and it's the life I chose, so it's the life I'm gonna live to the max. Filming from a new angle, if y'all can't tell, so let me know how you feel about it. Might be a little too high, but I like to keep it interesting for y'all. Yeah, it's just crazy how the Lord continues to show up and just continues the opportunities that continue to get presented to me. So y'all might remember about a month ago, I got introduced to a client who has a really cool business over in Dallas, and we kind of agreed to work together and everything, but I actually ended up not hearing from them for about a month. But I woke up this morning going to a buddy's house to get coffee. Once I got there, I checked my email and I had an email from her, and it seemed like business as usual. So I guess that's back on, and just another challenge to kind of try to figure out and try to see what I can do to help them. So yeah, excited for that. And then this afternoon, some of my buddies called and said like, hey, we have some businesses and we need bookkeeping. Would you be willing to do the bookkeeping for the business? So I'm gonna be taking that on as well. So the things they just keep stacking up, and I think that it all goes back to the philosophy of if you just keep showing up, you keep showing up day by day and just putting in the work, then things will come true. The things that you want will come true if you continue to show up, and the consistency will compound. And it might not look like much in the moment, but as you continue to show up day by day, it compounds and it makes a world of a difference. So if you're in that stage right now where you're showing up and things aren't really, nothing's coming to fruition yet, just continue to show up, continue to just find little ways to improve 1% each and every single day, and eventually it'll come true and things will start to compound upon each other and opportunities will continue to arise for you. So just want to use that as encouragement because I've really been, counting the time that I did this on the side, I've been going at this for 6, 7, 8 months now, really, and hadn't seen much fruits of my labor yet, and hadn't really, found a lot of success in getting clients, getting opportunities to work with people. But this last like 2 weeks have just been off the charts, and I just continue to get new opportunities in my life, and new things just keep presenting themselves. And going back to what I said, it's all about just staying consistent, staying at your craft, finding small incremental ways to improve, and most of all, just having faith that God will provide. As long as you continue to keep Him number one, He will provide. And I really believe that. I'm not up here to preach a prosperity gospel or nothing like that, but as long as you stay faithful to Him and just trust His plan is greater than yours, He will provide for you. And that's just the end of it. We're all called to different things, and we might not understand His plan for us, but as long as you stay faithful, continue to show up, continue to trust the process, man, it's just a matter of time before consistency compounds. So keep at it. I'm going to get back to work. Got more studying to do. Got my next EA next week. Got client work to do. It's actually stacking up to be a very, very, very busy weekend. So just, yeah, time to get to work and just get things done, man. That's all there is to it. So,
because the sunshine, that's what I call foresight. That's what I call manifesting. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living. That's how I'm with.
So it's been a week. It's been a week for sure. I got so much opportunity this week, and so many good things happened, and I'm very thankful for that. However, with that, there also came along a couple of stressful situations, things that I wasn't expecting to happen, and they're good inherently, but they add stress to me. And I think yesterday, it's currently Monday the 29th. I think that yesterday I tried to have a little bit more of a chill day, kind of take some time to myself and not work as much. But what I realize is that when I do that, the stress of the weight of things that I need to do start to pile on top of each other, and it honestly made me more stressful by not working than it did for me actually working. So that's interesting, and something that I learned about myself. And I think that the reason for that is that just showing up and just taking action is the key. I think that taking time off, and in my brain when I take time off in my brain, that allows me to begin to overthink and begin to place too much internal pressure on myself without seeing any progress, and that just makes the weight feel heavier. And so I think that's a realization that I've had. It's just when I'm facing challenges, when I'm facing pressure, that for me, what works best is just to show up and just continue to show up and just continue to chip away and just get closer and closer and refine and just get better. And I think that's just what I have to remember going forward, that for me, delaying work makes it worse. And I think that that's something that I hope that you realize is okay to feel that way. Some people, it's better if they take time off and they take time to themselves to recuperate from working. But for me, that's just not what works. And, I think that something I would recommend for you is just to try to see what works best for you, because, everybody works a little bit differently. So, yeah, but I'm going to sign off on the video here. It's been an incredible week, an incredible just another incredible diary of a founder, and I hope that you enjoyed. And as always, if there's anything that you want me to talk about or show more of in these videos, just let me know and I'm happy to do so. And other than that, just never stop your relentless pursuit of continuous improvement. I look forward to us talking again soon.